Yarn 418, and this is Thank God It's Finished, TGIF, the Back to the Future edition. So I wanted to show you some things I have made over the last little bit that I haven't been able to share because I didn't want people to see them. So, there's not a whole lot of knitting, but there is a little bit, but there's a lot of crafting. So, as you know, we had some people coming to Vermont to stay and visit and have a little mini retreat. Coffee is always important. Today is actually October 9th. Margaret arrives tonight. Terry and Zoe arrive on Wednesday. Fernanda, Maureen, and Jen arrive on Thursday. Saturday is Rhinebeck. Sunday we're having Thanksgiving dinner, and Monday everyone goes home. Except for Margaret. Margaret goes home on Thursday. I feel like a logistical engineer. Anyway, so I made a few little things for people, and like I said, I didn't want them to see them ahead of time. So we'll start with Margaret. The last time Margaret came, she may or may not remember this, we bought the supplies to make Kristen a pair of felted clogs, and she seemed a little interested in them. So I said, that's what I'm going to make for Margaret this year. I used the Easier Felted Clogs for Women and Men, and OMG, do I love that pattern. I'm going to be making some for myself in the very, very near future. So I made a pair of those for Margaret, and here they are. I hope they fit. She claims she doesn't have a favorite color, so we went with green and black. And they felted really, really nicely. I used the Wonder Washer, which I've showed in previous videos. They look like this. This is the front. You see, it's just a little clog. And I ordered some suede soles to go on the bottom, and those actually just arrived yesterday. So sewing those on at the very last moment. So those are for Margaret, and they'll keep her feet toasty warm while she's in Vermont, because it's cold here sometimes. It's supposed to get down to 32. Project number 1. The other thing I made only for her and myself is this new bag. Margaret and I both have an affinity for sheep, so this is what the bag looks like. It's a bucket style bag, but it has a drawstring in here. Now, if people were interested in these, I would consider putting them in the shop, but you'd have to keep in mind they would be a touch more expensive because they take quite a bit longer. So, really cute. I did interface from here down, and it is also fully lined with no seams. All the seams are encased. Even this one, I mean, this is a seam, but they're finished seams, so there's no raw edges is what I'm trying to say. So I made one of those for each of us, and in it I'm going to put some Felici for her, because she is going to learn how to knit socks this time while she's here. So I think it's really pretty cute. This is not the fabric I intended to use here for the handles, but otherwise I really do like it. It's different and it's fun and I love it. So there's project number 2. I guess I'll show you the rest of the bags, because I made a lot of bags. Terry informs me that he needed a Christmas bag and a Halloween bag, and he's getting one of these bags because he requested it. We did a trade for it. He saw this fabric and said, mine. And Christmas bag, when he was here last year, he was obsessed with red cardinals. He wanted to see one, and none showed. So I picked my Christmas fabric for him based on that. And I made, this is the large size bag. I made it a little larger because I thought the print was too pretty to cut up too small. I don't know what I did. Oh, I did a red polka dot in here to go with the red cardinal theme. So I made those. And again, for Terry, this he doesn't know he's getting, but he's getting it because Terry ordered some Superman yarn from hang on, I'll tell you what it is. Terry ordered Superman yarn from Turtle Pearl. And I ordered Beekeeper yarn from Turtle Pearl. It doesn't say the name on here, I just realized. Anyway, this is Beekeeper, and I think it looks so much like Batman. And when he gets here, we're going to have a Batman versus, his is downstairs, all packed up to go to the rental. We're going to have a Batman versus Superman sock knit along. So, I decided we needed to have a Batman versus Superman bag. But this is not just any Batman versus Superman bag. It's Batman with Superman inside. And Superman, which this morning he just told me that Batman is an evil villain. So I might just leave him at the airport. This is Superman with Batman inside. I thought that was fun. And I think he'll get a kick out of that. And yeah. What's next? Oh, we have a bag swap at the retreat. And I wanted to do something a little different again. And I made the same style bag as the Batman versus Superman with the handle. But I used a heavier weight fabric. And I liked it so much that I made two. So I'm going to keep one for myself. And I'm hoping that if Terry gets this, he doesn't think it's too girly. So, and it's just a wedge bottom bag. And last but not least, I also made some 24 karat crochet bags, but I didn't bring those up because those Zoe ordered. The last thing I made was a lot more challenging than I expected. Well, the last bag I made. And it was Road to Rhinebeck bags, and I had ordered this fabric with Kristen's painting on it, and I cut out all the pieces for one bag, and it was a fail. And then I had to work with the pieces that I cut out to make a bag, which was more than a little challenging, and it took me a while. So I made everyone coming to Vermont a bag, and this is what it looks like. It's just a drawstring bag. It has one drawstring. It is interfaced so it'll stand up. And I put a drawstring pull, I don't know what they're called. And I used the knit stitch fabric to go with it. And inside it continues in the knit stitch fabric. So I'm a little disappointed with these, and now I have dog hair on this one. But I hope everybody likes them. So there's all of those. I was hoping to be able to make one to give in my giveaway, but because I cut up the fabric, I wasn't able to. The next thing you guys have seen, we're doing an ornament swap, a few of us, and I'm not going to take them out of the bags because you've already seen them. These are the ornaments I'm using for the ornament swap, although I did not say that in my video where I showed these to you. And the last thing I made for everyone, including Margaret, are these little tins with a teal sheep on them because the Road to Rhinebeck is teal, and they're hinged, and they open like this, and inside everybody got a different color sheep tape measure. I went with the tape measure. Well, I went with sheep because it's sheep, and I went with the tape measure because Terry collects shaped tape measures. So I'm always looking for shaped tape measures, fun shaped tape measures. Terry picked gray. Well, he didn't pick gray. I said, pick a color out of these, and he picked gray. He doesn't know what it's for, though. I got pink. Margaret got white. No, Maureen got white. Anyway, they're really cute, and everybody's getting one. And Margaret's getting one. And I made these with my silhouettes. And I'm thinking of offering those in the shop if you're interested in seeing those in the Etsy shop. They'd be personalized with your name, or I can pretty much put anything on them, that like any word on it that you would like, or one or two words. Just let me know down below if people are interested in seeing those. So that's what I made. That has been kind of secret and will be going to various people in the next 8 days. God, a year of planning, and it's here at 4 o'clock today. It's here. Insane. Oh, the other thing is we're doing a hometown swap, a hometown and a postcard swap. And I got everybody maple candy because that's my standard. Because I don't think you can bring maple syrup on an international flight. So that's what I would have liked to give. But I didn't want to cause any problems for international flyers. But with the maple syrup, I picked up 2 skeins of yarn for everybody from Yates Farm, which is a sheep farm in Windsor. So everybody will be getting 2 complementary colors. Well, they're contrasting in case people want to do color work. 2 skeins of Yates yarn for everybody. So that's it. Like I said, Margaret will be here this evening, later this evening, and then pandemonium. Not really. I'm really looking forward to it, but it's I can't believe it's here and it's going to be over before we know it. So that is all I have for today. I'm sure you're going to be inundated with videos this week. I'm hoping to do one with Margaret. I'm hoping to do one with Margaret, Zoe, and Terry. And I'm hoping to do one with everybody. And I'm hoping to do a big one of Rhinebeck. And then, of course, there'll be my sappy wrap-up video. There are some other people that we're going to be meeting at Rhinebeck. And I hope that people come up and say hello to us, because I want to meet so many people. Anyway, all right, that's it. I'm going to go finish getting ready. I have to take a shower and get dressed and feed the dogs and everything else. And until next time, guys, I hope you're all doing great. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.